Okay, with John Otway. Welcome to Wickham.
Hello.
Hi. So what can we expect tonight? More of the usual madcap antics?
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely, yes. Well, I've got two hits, so I'm going to be playing both of those.
Both of them.
I've got to sort of sandwich the hits, but
Yeah. I recall you were delighted when you were able to produce a greatest hits album with the S on the right side.
Oh, the word hit, yes.
Great line, yeah. So, and you got a new album out as well?
Yes, yeah, last September we went to Montserrat in the Caribbean to record an album because nobody had been to Montserrat to record an album since the Stones in 1989.
So it must have been a culture shock for them then if they hadn't had anyone recording an album there. First the Stones and then you.
Yeah, funnily enough, they were absolutely delighted that an international rock act had actually come back to the island specific to record an album. And we were actually greeted really well. And that was obviously before they'd heard the album.
And it was crowdsourced, I believe.
Yeah, we did it on Kickstarter, which is great. And it actually just worked.
Mm-hmm. So you're a fan of that form of...
Yeah, well, in a way, we've done sort of crowdfunding before it even became known as crowdfunding. We were doing things like the Albert Hall show, where we were sort of selling tickets to the Albert Hall show and then booking the Albert Hall. And with the hit campaign for 2002, that was largely that was the spirit of crowdfunding. Because
you've always had a very loyal bunch of fans, haven't you?
Yeah, we have looked after each other. I've looked after them and they've looked after me. And we've had some pretty good adventures together, I think.
The plane never quite got off the ground, though, if you pardon the pun.
No, because after the hit record, fame went to my head. And I thought anything was possible and learned the hard way that, there is a limit to what you can do.
So what have you got lined up for the next few weeks?
Basically, it's promoting the album Montserrat, which, has been going down really well. I mean, I've given it some really, really good reviews.
Well, I'm sure we will as well. So, how is it now on stage? Obviously you've been around a long time and you're known for headbutting the walls and things like that. So, does that get easier or harder as you get older?
Some ways easier, some ways more painful.
I remember seeing you a long time ago, about 40 years ago, I think, at Sheffield, and I'd never quite seen anything like it.
And it is quite shocking when you think about it. That first hit, Call Baby That's Really Free, was 1977. Yeah. So this year is actually a sort of a 40th anniversary of being a pop star.
It does stick in your head, though, doesn't it? Call Baby That's Really Free.
Sticks in your head for a long time.
It's stick in your head as well.
Yeah, and it's, we've been doing, we're working out, I've been doing sort of like over 100 gigs a year, so probably sang Really Free at least 4,000 times.
Not sick of it yet?
No, you're never sick of your hits. Some of your flops you get a bit tired of, because when you play them you're reminded us why they were flops.
And you've been here before, you love playing Wickham?
Oh yeah, I've done it a couple of times before, and it's a really lovely festival.
I mean, we were unlucky with the weather on Wednesday night, but it's dried out beautifully, and there's a great atmosphere today.
Yeah, I did Cambridge Rock Festival yesterday, and I brought the sun with me then, so I'm obviously a little godlike.
We'll have to have you back. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, super! Cheers.
Thanks a lot.